Chargers got the win over the Raiders, and they needed that to solidify the 5 seed. So they're going to Houston, and they're going to play the first game of Wild Card Weekend Saturday afternoon because NFL rules suggest that the Houston Texans must play the Wild Card game Saturday at 4:30.
They have made the postseason 8 times as a franchise, and on all 8 occasions, they have been the 4:30 game on Saturday in the postseason.
I love that. I think that's great. They're just looking. They're like, it's not. They're not prime time worthy.
Yeah,
they'll kick it off.
Right.
They're a good opening act to the playoffs. So Justin Herbert balled out this game, as did Quinton Johnston. 13 catches for 186 yards for the former first rounder, and so the best game of his career by far. And if you're the Chargers, a compliment to Ladd McConkey heading into the playoffs. This could be huge for the Chargers pass game.
Yeah, I mean, if you get that every week, it's definitely huge for the Chargers passing game. I don't know if you will, but certainly an encouraging development for them heading in. I mean, this was a tight game for a while. Like Aiden O'Connell was battling hard, was trying to make it a game. He got hurt for a bit, but the Chargers eventually eased away, and an important win for them because they get the prize of the AFC playoff picture, going on the road to take on Houston, which, as we already said, they open as a 3-point favorite on the road.
Like I said, huge game for Herbert. It was 34-20 final, by the way. Chargers get the win. Herbert goes 28 of 36 for 346, 2 touchdowns. Quinton Johnston leading the way. McConkey got his 95 receiving yards as well. Aiden O'Connell made some plays in there to keep them close. Jacoby Myers with 123 yards receiving. But Raiders finished 4-13 on the season now, and they finished with the number 6 pick, or heading into the draft with the number 6 pick. And as we said on the recap show, Tennessee at 1, Cleveland at 2, Giants at 3, all need quarterbacks. New England and Jacksonville do not, and then the Raiders do at 6. So they're the 4th QB-needy team in the pecking order, so something to keep an eye on if they're willing to trade up, and if one of the QB-needy teams is willing to trade down or they sign a veteran. Lots to talk about there, but the Raiders, number 6 in the draft order, while the Chargers, 11-6, go to play Houston. And here's what we're setting up here. I think we're all anticipating Buffalo and Baltimore in round 2. Epic divisional round game. If the Chargers beat the Texans, they're going to Kansas City. And so now you've got that third matchup between division rivals, and we'll see how healthy they get there if we get that far, because the Chargers didn't play Kansas City very healthy earlier in the year, completely banged up the first matchup. No Ladd McConkey the second matchup. If they can get to Kansas City, maybe they can sneak an upset. I think they're a potentially dangerous playoff team here, especially Herbert throwing the ball the way he did today and in recent weeks.
Yeah, I mean, particularly if they do it emphatically, if they look really good downing a Houston team in the playoffs.
I don't want to completely write off Houston, by the way. They've got a dangerous defense.
Sure.
The offense has just been well below what we expected, especially from a pass protection standpoint. And that matchup's interesting because the Chargers, man, think about that. We'll talk about it all on Thursday on the preview show. Think about all their sim pressures, everything that whole Mike McDonald, Jesse Minter type of system wants to do, and how bad Houston has been at picking up any time there's any sort of gap exchange, twist, stunt, sim pressure. Not a great matchup, I don't think, for Houston on paper.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, yeah, it's not a great matchup, and they're not playing particularly well, even though they got a win, against Tennessee today. Yeah, there's a reason they're underdogs in the game, even though they're at home.
Anything else on that one?
No.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end of our video.
For more great content, click here to subscribe and here to watch another video. We'll see you again soon.